Hey guys, Mark Yegi here, and I don't have a trade for you on MicroStrategy. This is just a math update, and I kind of wanted to give you a situation update on the whole thing. Before I get launching into that, if you stay to the end of the video, I'm going to be talking about the event that we're having in September, which I've been kind of teasing about, but we've just finally put the details on it, and I'm so excited. It's going to be really fun. So I hope you can make it. We've got some early bird specials going on right now if you happen to catch them, but all the details are going to be at the end of the video and on our website. So without further ado, let me get into the MicroStrategy stuff. And if you remember right, we had this MicroStrategy trade and a huge playlist going starting on November 20th. If you're new to the channel, you can start with that video on November 20th in the MicroStrategy playlist. We're many videos into this, so you can see the life cycle of the trade. But then I had to close my account at Schwab, and I reopened a new account at TradeStation. And so I was kind of out of commission for a month, but nonetheless, I would have stayed in MicroStrategy, so I'm continuing that on, and it really didn't move that much, by the way, while I was gone. So worked out okay. I would have just made a little bit more juice. But that being the case, let me show you. We got into it right in here on this big drop, like actually a couple days right before the big drop, but we were in the money, so we didn't lose any money really on this big drop, because in the money does protect you on the downside, because you've got in the money amount that goes for you on the short and in the money amount that goes against you on the base. And we were fine on this. And you could see this stock declined from like 530 all the way down to 240, 220, something like that. We rode it all the way down. I did that for you. I didn't really want to do that, but I did it for you. And, you know, it was a tough trade, right? Because it went down practically like 50%. And we wrote it down, collected the juice, which is the income, which is the extrinsic value in an option, collected it all the way. Here we are right now, right at about 402 today. And I did this whole math update right before the market opened today. Today's Thursday, July 3rd. The market's closed later on today, and it's closed for the holiday weekend on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I hope you have a great weekend, by the way. But anyway, here's the update. So you can see what it did. It's gone all the way down, and now it's back to finally like 402. And so it's still not back to the all-time highs. We got into it about 477. It's not back to that either. So there's your chart. Now, let me show you this. This is straight from my trading screen, my trade manager, I think they call it. I'm still getting my feet wet on the trade manager on TradeStation, which is the name of the brokerage firm and the software platform firm that I use. And you'll see these two black lines. I don't think I'm hiding anything from you, but I am. I'm hiding the put positions, because the put positions are a part of a bigger strategy that I'm using now called the juice lever. I'll tell you all about it in a couple weeks when we finalize all the trading. Right now it's in beta testing by my mastermind people, and they got some great input, by the way. But anyway, you see the MicroStrategy calls long. Those are the 245s, and I have the 385 short against it. Those are pretty in the money right now. And so I'm going to show you what that looks like. So those are the actual screenshots of the trade manager right before the market opened. So now I'm going to just give you the quick math update. So we did this trade from 11/20 of, from November 20th, I should say, 2024. And I think we closed it out at the end of May, and then I moved the account right after that. And so I carried over the P&L because I would have stayed in this. I intend to stay in MicroStrategy forever until I get some reason to get out of it. But for right now, it pays a lot of juice, and it's the kind of stock I want to be in, and I believe in Bitcoin, so I want to stay in it. So I carried forward the 39,537 profit that I had from that 6-month period, even though the stock was down. And then I bought that 245, which I just showed you down here. That's the long position. And that's the position. I got 13 contracts, or 1,300 shares. I sell against those every week. In this case, I went out an extra week because we had a short week this week. And so you can see I spent $180,000. When you net those two numbers out, I'm in this trade back, for $141,000. So that's the base position cost right there. Then I sell calls against it. I call it my top position. Most people don't know what the hell I'm talking about when I say top position. So it's my short position. It's not a base position. It's where I get my income. And so I sold the 367.50s, just a bit deep in the money when I first got back into the trade, because I like to be deep in the money when I'm starting a trade. And I picked up 14,746, but the stock went up. So I had to buy it back. I kept all the juice, but I still had to buy it back. And you could see that it cost me $21,583 in net to when you net out those two positions. However, I made up for it here. Look at this position started at 180 and now it's worth 216. So when the stock goes over your strike price, you make the base position gain, you lose the short position. It's working capital, guys. Like every business has working capital. So it's not a loss because you do keep the extrinsic value. Let me keep going. So all I did was, we're only 2 weeks into this trade right now on the 27th of June. I said, you know what? We got a short week next week. You remember my last video. And I'm going to go out to 7-Eleven, right? I'm not going to get a Slurpee. I'm just going out to 7-Eleven. That's a joke. And so I sold those calls, the 385s for 18.50. Now those were slightly in the money as well. So I picked up 23,586. Today, the stock is over that and over the juice that I got. So it would cost me, if I close the position out, and we got another week on it, $5,600 to buy all that back. So I put that number there. When you net it all out, the gain or loss is $45,578 on the call side of this position. And for those of you that know what I talk about, I have a program called the Cash Flow Machine. We talk about doing covered calls, synthetics, spreads, those kinds of things. And my goal is just to make the juice every week. And those of you who've been following me for a while, a lot of you are reporting you're making lots of juice, and I'm very, very proud and happy about that. But you could see we've made $47,000 on this position in 6 months, and we'd have made a lot more if the stock were higher, but that's the way it goes. And I also made a couple mistakes on the way and caused a little whipsaw in the account, but that's life. We're not going to nail everything 100% perfectly every single time. So I'm happy about this. I'll give you a new math update here in a couple weeks, but right now we're up 48,000 roughly on the position in just a little over 6 months. And thanks for being here. Stay tuned. I'm going to be talking about the event that we're going to have here in a few months. And I hope you can make it. Start marking your calendars and sign up for it, because I think it's going to sell out, which I'm also excited about. And I'm also excited about meeting you at the event. I know a lot of you said that you would come, and that's cool. So I hope you do. And I can't wait to meet a lot of you face to face. Appreciate your support. Appreciate your being here. And I'll see you on the next video. Have a great holiday. What if you could lock in reliable income every month, no matter what the market's doing? Most investors are gambling with their retirement, hoping things work out. But hope is not a strategy, and that's why I created the Cash Flow Machine, a proven system that works in bull markets, bear markets, and everything in between. Join me live in Clearwater, Florida, September 26th through the 28th for a powerful 3-day event that will change the way you trade forever. It's called the Wealth Accelerator Live. It's 3 days to build your income machine and rewire your wealth mindset. Here's what I'm going to deliver to you. Lifetime access to my full elite trading course. It's a $2,997 value. A personal trading plan that you can use right away. Mastery of the juice calculator to engineer smarter trades. Hands-on sessions with real traders showing real income strategies. Behind-the-scenes tools we never teach online. Now, you'll be in a room with serious investors, people just like you who are scaling income and wealth with this repeatable system. And we're keeping it small and intimate. Spots are very limited and we will sell out. Grab your early bird ticket today and let's build your income machine together. Hey, it's Mark Yagi, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do that right now. That would be a great favor to me, and plus it helps me get this material out to a lot of other people that might need it. I've got a little bit of a movement going on here, and I want to try to change the world one person at a time, showing them that you can make safe, reliable income from the stock market. And plus it helps to grow the channel a little bit. Also, if you would give me a thumbs up on the video and like it, great. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down, that's cool. But just tell me why you don't like it so I can get better. And then hit the notification bell so you can get these videos as soon as they come out, because a lot of times this is timely information and you want to get that information before it gets stale. The last thing is to join my free Insider Tips newsletter. There's a link below and you get everything in one spot. You get breaking news and analysis also. So that would be great if you could do that too. See you soon.